Hey guys, just wanted to update because recently I got scammed by this guy for a GoPro 10. Sometimes the deals are too good to be true. It really is too good to be true. Yeah, basically, it's my careless mistake also. But I just wanted to send out a PSA because basically the authorities are not doing anything about it. So just wanted to keep you guys safe and see if there's anything else we can do about it. So just to cut to the chase, um, what happened was basically I was actually scrolling on a Facebook Marketplace, and I actually came across this GoPro 10, which was basically way lower than market value, which was about 850 ringgit. So basically, when I reached out to the seller, um, I actually checked his Facebook profile and everything seems to be all in order because he has a picture of his with his girlfriend and his family members and things like that. So, and then it was a Facebook account that was in made in 2017, so I didn't really think there was anything dodgy about it. So yeah, so I actually went through and I actually texted him, and then we actually continued the conversation over to WhatsApp. So when we actually go over to WhatsApp, then he actually mentioned that he's in Penang. So when he's actually in Penang, so I couldn't actually do a COD with him. So because the offer is actually too good to be true, so I thought that maybe perhaps just give it a try. So yeah, my fault. So I actually went over to text him and then said that he mentioned that oh, maybe he actually can show a video of him packing the item for me, and then while he's in the post office, he actually can show me the tracking number. So I believed him. So the next day when actually he actually showed me the item that he packed at 8 in the morning. He was packing it nicely and everything, really nicely, the GoPro. And then after that, maybe around like an hour, 9, he actually showed that he's actually at the, sorry, it was 10 o'clock. He's actually over at the J&T already. Then um, he actually posted the tracking number, and then I actually have to make the payment. So I called him. He actually answered the phone. Sounds like some young dude. Didn't really feel anything dodgy about it because it sounds like a young guy, which is similar to the picture. So I actually made the payment, and then basically everything is kind of like smoothly. He just told me like if there's anything wrong, just text him and everything. So I didn't really think much about it. Then after about because I couldn't check the tracking number because basically the tracking number is not functioning. So I thought that okay, maybe J&T didn't really upload the tracking number or whatever not yet, because when I actually checked on the websites, they actually mentioned that these are very normal thing. And most likely sometimes they actually update only like 24 hours later. So I actually waited. So after waiting for like 24 hours, then I noticed like okay, I don't really feel an easy feeling anymore already. So what I did was I actually went to their website and then constantly keep checking the tracking number. Then I got a bit worried. So what I did was perhaps that maybe if it's a scam, maybe I will actually check on the uh, Google Images. So I actually check Google Images, and true enough, basically the image is the tracking number is actually the default tracking number from online. So yeah, basically the Photoshop skills nowadays is really crazy. It's really look really super realistic. So yeah, my fault again. So yeah, so basically I got scammed, and first thing I when I actually noticed that I got scammed already, I actually went to the police station and make a report. So what happened was I actually met the sergeant. And oh yeah, so just to let you know, so nowadays the police station, when you actually go there, you can't actually bring your phone in. I don't know why. I feel it's really silly idea, because basically when you go in, and then basically all my evidence is actually inside my phone. And what I had actually had to do is when I reached the counter, I had to go all the way back at the entrance again to take my phone. I guess maybe they don't want us to take any videos or anything inside the police station. But anyway, so I made the report, went to see the sergeant, and basically what he told me was he just mentioned 99.9% I won't be able to get my money back, so don't get my hopes up. So what you can see here is basically, yeah, the authorities won't be helping you. And then basically when what he told me was I can actually try to report to another two more parties, which is mcmc and KPDN, because I told him that the Facebook page is still live, and I don't want anybody else, even though I got scammed, I don't want anyone else to get scammed as well. But he told me to report to those two. So what happened was I went back and reported to those two online. And what the response I got back was MCMC told me is none of basically it's not their jurisdiction, and it's the police duty to catch the perpetrators basically, or maybe to actually like to get the guy. So basically everybody's just passing the baton, so everybody's not doing anything about it. And the the next person, the KPDN, basically it's already been like a week already, no response from them. I also called my bank, and basically the account they're actually banking into is Maybank account also. So basically Maybank to Maybank, we think that it will be easy to freeze and all that, right? But basically I called the bank, and the bank told me that I actually they actually need the police report. So anyway, I already emailed to them the police report, and then I thought that they will actually email back to me or whatever. Not nothing happened. So I called them again, and then basically the guy that was actually helping me to do the report wasn't working on the day or something like that, or basically the submission didn't go through. So and it's already the weekend, so the person that was on the line helped me to submit and told me that she will check with the email team whether they actually received my police report or not. So long story short, a few days went by without anybody following up in Maybank. And then when I actually managed to get so it was a work day already, so I called them again, and what they told me was to actually go to a local branch to do the report. So basically, so many days wasted, and I didn't get any submission. I don't know whether the account was freeze or not. I did the submission already, and then after that, when I was at a local branch, they actually told me that after I just like fill in the form, submit an email. I actually emailed to them my police report, and then there's nothing I can do about it already. I just had to wait and see whether they're going to just send it over to the cops, and then they'll see what they can do about it. So end of the day, everybody is just pointing fingers, just from the cops telling me to go to MCMC telling me go to back to the cops. We went to Maybank told me to go to the cops, and then my girlfriend also updated me that there's actually a scam hotline call, which is 997. I called them as well, and what they did was basically they told me if you actually called Maybank already, your bank, that you actually made the transaction, there's nothing else you to do already. So basically, there's no one that's going to help you guys. No one. So if you got scammed, just try not to get scammed, because basically the authorities won't do anything about it. So just stay safe. Just a PSA to you guys.